Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon as the, does that say convict? It's cultist. You know what, it's been a while since we played as the cultist. However, I'm not going to play as the cultist because I've not yet done so on this save file. I want it to be, does that say pilot? I'll play as the pilot. I want the cultist runs to be appropriate, real. I want them to be, you know, not cheated in, because if it's a completion mark for the cultist, and I want to make sure that it's done properly. I'll cheat playing as the pilot, you know, I will occasionally get, apparently if I'm playing as the Paradox, I will occasionally get random starting items that shouldn't exist in the game because it's deactivated, but for some reason the game still prioritizes giving those to Paradox, or not prioritizes, but allows those to be given to Paradox, like the dead frickin' cat at one time. Old, you know, mod code that was never deleted years ago when I was working on modding Gungeon and stuff like that. It happens, it happens. For now though, a classic, cool, calm, collected pilot run sounds good for me instead of that cool cultist run. What I should really do, and I should do this sooner rather than later, is I should go talk to my friend Chris and say, hey, dude, would you like to play a little bit of Gungeon with me one of these days? As someone who is maybe your friend, I would like to play a video game with you, and then try to, you know, get his ass in here. We've done it before, it's been fun, but I gotta make sure, is this loud? It seems quite a bit loud for me today, but everything is set up correctly, so it might just be my ears. I do love those multiplayer runs, but it's hard to make it happen. Anyways, Enter the Gungeon. Last run, we completed the frog hunting quest. I can't even remember what they're called now. The Gunzukis and the Gunzakis, the green and the pink frogs. We have found out that the pink ones do count for the quest. It's not just green ones, it's any frog. And now we are trying to find and fight and kill 20 gun totem poles. The shambling rounds, you know, it's got 3 totem pole heads, and every time you kill one, it just falls down 1 level. That's what we're gonna be looking for today. And I believe we need to go to the 2nd, 3rd, and 6th floors. I don't think the gun totem poles spawn anywhere on chamber 1, 3, or 4, or 5. No, 1, 4, or 5. They do spawn on chamber 3. So they'll spawn on chambers 2, 3, and 6. And no special floors either. I don't think I've ever seen a gun totem pole in the Oubliette or even the Abbey. I could be mistaken, but I don't think they're an Abbey critter. Critter? I was gonna say creature, but you know, I don't think the denizens of the Gungeon like being referred to as creatures. You know, they're people too. They're just gun people. Well, they're bullet people, rather. The Cult of the Gun Dead. Is the Cult of the Gun Dead referring to the bullet people as well, or just the cultists? Because that's the cults. You know, you gotta have a cultist in your cult. I should know, I've had a little bit of cult experience lately. Wink, wink. Speaking of which, I need to make sure I upload those to YouTube for tomorrow, because I maybe skipped a couple of days on Cult of the Lamb. My apologies. Life sometimes gets in the way, not necessarily finds a way. Quirk says, I remember your Spelunky 2 runs with Chris, and those were fun. I play games with that fool. I have to carry him every day. Every day that we play, anyways. I never did finish Spelunky 2. Well, I completed all of the main objectives in Spelunky, but I never did complete the 799. I never got to 100% completion on the game by doing the hardest thing that you can possibly do in the game and getting to the final level where you turn into a star, AKA you're a star man. Gotta blank that. hemmed in. I've got moments when I'm fighting Trigger Twins when I'm like, I notice a pattern of enemy placement and bullets and attack patterns, and I think to myself, this is usually where I take damage, I'm just gonna use a blank. It's hard to really verbalize what makes me think that I need to use a blank on this fight, but usually it's just a matter of, I think to myself, what a wonderful world, and I think to myself, I probably should use a blank, I think I'm about to get hit, and so it's kind of just it's a reaction. It's a reaction to unknown stimuli. What did you fire at me? We've got C4 and the Hegemony Carbine. Not my favorite gun, but maybe we'll get some sweet ass synergies for it later or something. Blexmer says, would a game mode in Gungeon where you start with like 4 curse make it harder or easier for you, Abe? I've gone through this in the past. I'm gonna buy Ruby Bracelet because it's contact immunity. Also gives us a synergy with the Carbine, which I completely forgot about, but I like it either way. The answer is, it depends. You know, if I'm playing Gungeon, I'm not gonna usually interact with the curse shrine. I don't like getting 10 curse at the beginning of a run. I like to have the opportunity to pick up cursed items or steal and not have to worry about LJ, which is a substantial difficulty increase. Jammed enemies, on the other hand, they're not that much of a difficulty increase per enemy, but they give you so much more cash that it almost makes the game easier. I mean, if you fight with 9 curse, like if you interacted with the curse shrine and then you go down to like chamber 2, you're gonna have like 150, maybe $200. Well, I mean, it certainly depends on RNG, and it depends on whether or not you're spending money every floor, but you can have a lot of cash by killing jammed enemies. In a lot of situations, it makes it easier. Now, it makes it harder because the enemies do more damage and they have more health, but you can usually counteract that to a degree. I would probably say that 4 or 5 curse as a starting option might make the game easier, just because of the fact that you do get more cash. Why is the game so damn loud for me? I always bring up audio, whether I think the game is loud or my microphone doesn't sound correct, but you gotta pay attention to this kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it would make it necessarily that much easier, but I think it would just make it easier because of the fact that you'd have extra money. You know, 1 jammed enemy per room, or even 2 jammed enemies per room, doesn't really make the game substantially more difficult. Makes it a little bit more difficult, sure, they're jammed, but you know, just don't get hit, forehead. Pardon me. just don't get hit, forehead, man. I mean, come on, man. Who is left? Hello? Ah, what the heck? And you, my shroomer friend, apparently you are one of the hunting quest targets as well. I always hear shroomers and think of mushroomers, but no, the shroomers are really the cowboy bullets, because their heads look like a hat. So one of these days we'll have to do a hunting quest for them. But let's be honest, if we do a hunting quest for them, we should just come down here to the oubliette and kill them all, because the oubliette has so many of those guys. The oubliette and the and bullet hell, I think, surprisingly have a large number of those guys. Although it might just be like a couple of specific rooms I'm thinking of. Always a possibility. Hey, Halo, welcome. Let me mumble this screen name because I think it's highly offensive. Cake farters. Okay, I didn't mumble it. I actually said it very clearly into the microphone. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Rude. I'm about 5 items away from finished gun, yet I've never gotten or seen either a glitched or rainbow chests. Am I blind or just lucky? Or unlucky? You wanna know what's weird? On this save file, I have not died. We've played probably like, what, 50 runs? I found 2 glitch chests so far. And they were like within 3 runs of each other, or like within a week of each other or something like that. But I've yet to see a rainbow chest on this save file myself. I haven't seen a rainbow chest in like a year. So if you're getting unlucky, I'm getting unlucky as well. It happens. But it is just a completely random occurrence. There's nothing you can do about it. Kirby Carby, welcome as well. Greetings from Chile. Here's hoping to get a broken ass run. Well, I wouldn't say about broken ass run, but I do hear that does hurt if you break your cock. Is it your coccyx? What is it like if you are like suffering from like pneumonia or something and you're coughing very excessively, you can like bruise your sternum, or like there's a particular muscle running down your chest that you can bruise that just makes it really, really painful. Which one is that called? Is that your sternum? Is the coccyx your butt? I don't remember. But I do not believe I've ever broken my coccyx. Why am I saying that? Coccyx! I've never bruised my sternum either, though. Actually, I may have. I remember once, it was a long time ago. I was a young wee lad. I was in, I think it was elementary school, actually. So I had to have been like 12. I was just kind of outside chilling. It was lunch, and I was just wanting to sit outside and just enjoy the nice weather we were having. You know, I was just reading. I don't remember what exactly I was doing. I wasn't doing anything strenuous, but I remember specifically, like climbing off of something that I was sitting on to go inside to continue my classes for the day. And I remember pulling some sort of muscle in my chest that just caused an intense and immediate pain to just shoot through my body. And I don't know what it was, but I do remember lying on the ground for like 5 minutes before getting the energy to get up and walk inside, and then just immediately going like straight to the nurse's office and being like, yeah, I hurt a lot. I don't remember what happened. I really don't. I just remember it hurt like an MFer. And I think I remember like staying home for like a week or something too. I pulled some sort of a muscle in my chest and it just completely knocked me flat. And what's really weird about it is that I don't remember doing anything. I was just stepping off of like a step or like a stool or like a stone, or I can't remember exactly what it was, but I was just stepping off of something like 4 feet. Well, okay, it wasn't 4 feet, it was like 2 feet. And then I just hurt myself. It was very, very strange. That's like the largest personal injury I've ever given myself. But I've never broken my butt. Let us switch guns and get the heck out of here. I'm not gonna take this. Probably should over the C4, right? Sure, Fortune's favor. It sucks, but I'll take it. Jojana, welcome. Please tell me I didn't miss the XCOM gameplay, and hello. Well, I mean, we played some XCOM yesterday. Not today, though. I had a lot of fun playing XCOM, although I feel like this is a very more lighthearted XCOM campaign than I've ever done before. Not only because on the first run I needed to mulligan myself because within 2 missions I had everyone on my roster die, but also because I have a wide assortment of interesting characters because I'm modding the game. It is definitely a unique experience for playing XCOM, but I just love the game so much that I'm willing to persevere. No, he says. You missed some pretty good moments if you didn't catch it yesterday. But you'll always be able to get caught up. Da-da-dun-dun. Luxmer says, holy cow, are shock rounds and bouncing shots the way they look because of the rubber bulletkin? The ones with the glowing eyes are the shocking rounds. Yes, I believe that to be the case. Shock rounds and bouncing bullets do kind of look like their rubber bulletkin counterparts. Although I'm gonna be honest with you, I never remember which one is which because I don't pay attention to the face when I'm playing, or sorry, when I'm picking up items. Specifically, the item sprite for bouncing bullets and shock rounds, one of them has a face, the other one just has like eyes. And I never remember which is which because I don't look at the face, I just look at the color. The darker one is the rubber bulletkin. The lighter one is the shock bulletkin, the tasey, I think is what they're called. But I don't know if that correlates to the item as well, because they're both just like a shade of blue and they're both different colored from their rubber bulletkin counterparts. So I always have to look it up. I always have to look up which one's shock rounds, which one's rubber bulletkins. I never remember. Also, Sunjump, welcome to the stream as well. I didn't say hi, I'm saying hi now. I can't miss the streams if I want to become a mod like Muddy Buddy, says Joe Jan. Mud is currently playing Risk of Rain 2 right now on his own channel, twitch.tv/Mudacido. That's MUDACIDO. He pays me every time I pimp his own channel. So far I have, I'll only receive a payout once I hit $100. It's gonna be a while. I do love that guy though. He's a cool dude. I'll be right back. I'ma say hi. Do it. Yo, okay, this guy has an icon on the minimap. I will recognize that I need to do him later. Yeah. You know what I mean. I don't really want to use a key, and I don't even have a key, so I think I'm just gonna use the lockpick. It worked, we got the sling. Well, I mean, it's a pretty good gun. The weapons so far in this run have been fantastic. They're not like truly S-tier quality guns, but they're all completely decent. You don't need completely top-tier quality 1% guns for a Gungeon run. You just need things that are good enough. I was actually watching JMC play a little bit of Gungeon the other day, and he said a few things. First of all, Slime Boss, aka Blobby Lord, was a hard fight. Kind of is for the early stage of the game that you're in. Oh, there we go, last room, like always. But he said he didn't like the Siren. I think the Siren is a great gun. It's not one of those guns that's gonna win you the run, but it's very good for what it does. And what it does is it does a lot of damage. It's good for getting you through floors. It's just like a solid general weapon that you can utilize for a multitude of purposes. I'm trying to cheese the bounce on the slingshot, so I had to use a blank to compensate for my stupid I ran out of blanks. I went to the secret room. I thought I had another one. Should have used Fortune's Favor, but I never use Fortune's Favor. This game does seem a little loud today. I'm actually gonna turn it down on my end. Trigun. This is a bit of a not fantastic weapon, but whatever. Yeah, I like weapons like the Siren. I think they're fantastic. They're good enough for the purpose of what they do, which is to get you through floors. I'm also gonna buy Cursed Bullets because of the fact that now we have a damage bonus, and honestly, I'm gonna buy Unicorn Horn as well. I know you're gonna be very happy with that purchase, ma'am, but I want the Curse because now we got the damage, and I know we're probably not gonna be able to afford Gun Game, but whatever. So, dumb way to not get the flawless by just thinking you have another blank than you actually do, but really, I should have not tried to ricochet the freaking slingshot. Like, there's no reason to do that. I don't know why I did it. Well, I did it because I wanted to be clever. I wanted to be special. I wanted to show you my Gungeon prowess and skills, and instead I got hit on arguably one of the easier bosses for the second floor. Probably the easiest. Well, No, but holster's easier. Now it's way too quiet. Maybe I've just got sensitive ears today. Gun game, says Brendan Toad, sad face. Yeah, I mean, I stand by the idea of opening up the green chest and buying the keys and everything. I mean, we could have played gun game for like 40 credits. We could have gotten up to a red quality gun. I already have red quality guns though. Did rolling into that enemy charm him? I don't think so, but it feels like it did. Now, regarding that question from earlier, would you start with like 4 or 5 curse on a normal run of Gungeon? I would definitely start with 4 to 5 curse on a run of Gungeon if I had curse bullets. Or maybe even just the cursed item that gives you coolness? 6 chamber? Kinda disappointed in my damage though, but you know, that was a jammed enemy. All these enemies are jammed at this point. At least he's going to rat, says Brendan Toad. Well, probably, as long as I remember. Laser sight, 3 keys, monster blood, Gungeon ant. This is one heck of a shop. And because we're so cursed, we have a good chance of being able to buy all this stuff because we have so much cash. Well, that's the other thing that that Brendan said the other day. He didn't know that the Blobulord bouncing blob shots can bounce multiple times off of walls and change their directions. That's why you'll see me if I'm fighting Blobulord, or as you saw in that previous room, the D20 Bulletkin. I'll be in the corner, dodging into the corner when the shots come in, because they will move away from the corner, but they can bounce in weird directions. I've been hit way too often by being up against a flat wall. A shot comes in, bounces, and then kind of like bounces back towards me. That's why I stand in the corner now. And weirdly enough, those D20 Bulletkins have the same bullet type as the Blobulord boss. Waffle Guy, welcome. What is your PF? I always question it. I don't know what that means. What the heck is PIF? I'm old school. I don't understand the jargon of the younger millennials. Okay, I think the op is totally viable. Yes, this is good. My profile picture. You meant PFP. Ah, not PF. Well, in that case, what a huge difference that makes. Just a random ass character from the Ultima franchise, because I need, at some point in the future, to pay someone to make art for me. I've never had any content be made for my own channel before. So this will be a first for me. You know, I've got to figure out how do I do it? How do I contract someone to make art for me? Just saying, you could talk to Baze. That's just it though. Like I need a primer. I know that Baze has done this kind of stuff in the past. Baze Knight, my friend. Not my friend Chris, different guy. What I need to do is I need to talk to him and be like, I need you to give me a primer. I need you to not take advantage of me, but tell me what the heck I need to do. Gojen says, bro, mud is so nice, heart stinky cheese. Weird flex, but okay. Did you pop on over to his Risk of Rain stream and say hi? I hope you did. What did he say? Anything about me? Was he talking about me? He has this one friend with a really deep voice. I try to keep my bassy tones in check. I don't know, I could always amplify my bassiness if people like the bass. Why, hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. On today's run, we're gonna be playing as the pilot. I don't think I can get much deeper. How do you know where the hidden room was? Everyone always asks me that. Basically, you see the white pillars that are flanking the crypt in the wall with skulls on it? Here, there were different types of white pillars. Basically, it looked like there was a wall border here. That's what told me that this was gonna be a secret room. It was exactly in the middle of the wall, exactly where a secret room could be. There was room for it, and then I shot it and it cracked. It's not always gonna be there, but it likely is. Here, for instance, there's no secret room because there's a freaking like wall in the middle of the wall. You know what I mean? You see it right here, right? There's no secret room here because this wouldn't be here. It would be flanking a passageway, not blocking it. That's just me checking for a wall mimic. But there's sometimes contextual clues that you can use to tell where secret rooms are. You know, in this room, there's no secret room on the north side of the wall because it can't be here because this is here. It can't be here because this is here. It can't be here because there's a keg here. It can't be here, I think, because there's a candle here, and it can't be here because there's a keg here. So you start to recognize these kind of patterns of what can be in front of a secret wall and what can't. Like this little wall square, no secret room there. You can kind of tell. Here, could be here, you know, on the middle of the south side wall, but we already found both secret rooms, so it's not going to be there. Could probably be there. Maybe south side of the wall. South walls are a little harder to check because south walls tend to have more open locations. There's not like garbage in front of the wall that's blocking your line of sight to it. Could be here, but probably not because the boss fight is here. So you start picking up on those contextual clues after a long time of playing Enter the Gungeon. Let's fight the boss. I'm also completely out of blanks. Maybe I'll try to use Fortune's Favor. Well, it worked. It doesn't always work. But if you nut up and just stand perfectly still, it tends to work better. I'm out of blanks. I tried to blank, realized I was out of blanks, and then exclaimed, I'm out of blanks. It's a good easy combo to get out of. Dude, the sling is too good. The sling is too good of a gun. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I have no keys. I have a key! Skull Spitter. That's an okay gun. Chaos bullets. Our bullets will have random velocities and bullet effects. I think a little bit of random bullet damage as well. I'm just gonna take the ammo for the ore gunny. Wow, good floor. 120 casings remain. I don't really think we need monster blood, so I'm probably just gonna buy the keys and the laser sight. I like having good accuracy. You never know when you're gonna find like not a D-pad, but a crown of guns, and you're gonna want that accuracy bonus. All right. We've done everything, let's get out of here. Gojan says, what Mud said about you was you stink. Waffle Guy says, you literally just stand still though. The thing is, the item, Lucky Fortune's Favor, it works poorly when you're moving. And I find that even when I stand still, it doesn't always protect me. I find it to be highly unreliable. I feel like, especially in turbo mode, when enemies have faster bullets, like they have a faster velocity, I feel like it is harder to utilize the Fortune's Favor because the enemy bullets might still hit you while they're trying to curve around you. It's weird. Why did that shot bounce? You see that? Was it just, oh, it had bouncing bullet effect from chaos bullets, random effects. They could be fire or poison, they could be bouncing or electric, they could be freezing or slowing. All right, or charming, but we have charming bullets, so. Also, we did pick up the dude who tells you where secret rooms are. I would have not looked here. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would have not looked right here. This is a very strange place for it, I feel. T-shirt gun. I will take it though. Joe Jen says, Abe, how you doing? Are you getting enough rest? I feel like lately, I've actually been sleeping rather well. It was a few weeks ago, maybe like a month ago, I bought a new pillow. And I don't know, just having like a new, slightly more fluffy pillow, maybe that's kind of helped me to sleep, but I feel like I've been sleeping all right lately. I've been trying not to stay up quite as late, although it's hard because I got a lot of work to do, generally speaking. Please die. But I've been doing pretty well lately, I think. Did the stalactite break my bullet? It does. I guess it is a stalactite mite. Stalagmite. Mites are on the ground, tights are on the ceiling. Think of the M. It's a mountain. It points up. Mite. Is that, I think that's correct. How do you get the little dude? So little dude, AKA Cash Brickman, he is the secret mortar of the Mason. He is ratting out his friends, and you get him, yo, it's Super Space Turtle. You get him by picking up Brick of Cash. The Brick of Cash item will show you secret rooms if you're paying attention. There's another item that does that, or it's a synergy. It's like, it's a Bloodborne reference. You see horrible spider eldritch beings attached to the secret rooms, and I think I've only had that synergy once. Once. I don't even know what the synergy is that gives you it. I think it's Trick Gun and Blood Brooch. I think it's a pretty good synergy because anything that shows you secret rooms is decent, and I kind of like those utility synergies. You know, like Smiley's revolver and Shades' revolver, you get double ammo and dual wielding. It's kind of like a utility synergy. We'll need to save our key unless there's one in the shop. Was there? There is, but I kind of want Super Space Turtle. So let's not open the, let's lockpick it. It worked, and it was, I think, appropriate. Trick Gun and Huntsman, says Oleja100. Thank you for the correction. I will forget, because that's kind of just what I am. I'm a forgetful man. Trick Gun and the Huntsman. I guess the thing is, we're gonna have to use the blanks later. I don't normally take, I gotta kill you real quick. I don't normally take Trick Gun when I find it, or I try to like sell it or munch it, because it's not a very good gun. Huntsman I like, but I don't use it that often anymore. It's very good for breaking enemy bullets, but I find myself not wanting to break enemy bullets. Rather just shoot them. I tried to blank again. I always seem to forget when I've used my blanks. Got him. The wall monster is an amygdala. That sounds about right. Have an amygdala to use well, friend. Mother of Zerg, welcome! Hello, how you doing? Full metal jacket, not amazing. Okay, let us get our turtle and then get the heck out of here. I would love to buy the map, but don't have the cash for it. Wish I did. Wish there was a cell creep here. Because if we had the map, we could buy a synergy. We could buy the map synergy with the Orgunny and turn it into an amazing overpowered weapon. Clay Rex, welcome as well. That's a cool little bulletkin emote you got there. Oh, Abe, you can't get into the secret room. You've used all your blanks. Oh, what are you gonna do? That's what you're gonna do. David TV, welcome to the stream as well. You playing looks easy. I have played a lot of Gungeon. Too much, in fact. Wow, big brain. Well, that's why I wasn't worried about using blanks on the floor. I make it look easy in that situation because 90% of the time when I'm trying to go to the rat fight, I forget about keys and I forget about keys. Oh, right, I'm immune to contact damage. I forget about keys and blanks. This time I actually did remember and I had a way out of my situation. Up, up, right, right. Excuse me. And then down, up. I like whenever we get a freezing shot out of the Chaos Bullet item, because when you get freezing shots out of Chaos Bullets, it freezes in one shot. Because it's so rare, it might as well freeze, otherwise it's not really doing anything. So there you go, we got one freezing bullet. It's enough to lock this guy in place. How many hours do you have in Gungeon? Elijah guesses 2,000 plus hours probably. I refused it, I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Come back with a warrant. Up. There we go. I'm honestly surprised I have not screwed this up yet. I would have expected to have screwed this up by now because of the fact that that's a different code to my normal save file, my other save file, but so far so good. Why he refuses. You got a problem? Yeah, it was a very slow bullet. Uh-oh. Yeah. I was a little too close to him, but that's fine. Maybe it's very not to the topic to tell you how many hours he has in the game. Look. You don't need to know, just know that it's enough. Just know that it's enough. Good job, Space Turtle. You're doing God's work. Jesus, second time. Because I can't dodge roll. Not the freaking rainbow gun. You got a problem with rainbow gun? Uh-oh. There you go. We got the whole song. I did have to end it because I was on fire. But in case you don't know this, fire won't actually kill you. If it does like 5 points of damage, the fire will go out. I hate that gun, says Joe Jan. There's nothing really wrong with the unicorn horn. It's a fun gun. One of these days I'll have to try to do a rat fight without dodge rolling. Whole damn thing. It's probably possible with the correct movement. Oh my God, you're kidding me. Yo, the trick of looking at the eyes totally works. It's another Super Space Turtle synergy. We just had this like the other day. It might have been the last run. That's crazy. I forgot to counter that one. Oh, I looked at the eyes, but it didn't work that time. We got 45 seconds. We got so much time. Just duck this one. You don't want to kill him. Oh, really? 30 seconds. Still plenty of time. There we go. I think because he healed, I got more HP out of him. Why are you doing the rat, says Joe Jan. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I not supposed to go fight the rat? Freaking yesterday, who was it? Was it Brendan Toad who was like, go fight the rat? And I'm like, all right. For you, anything. Loot, loot too. But did we not just have Super Space Turtle on the last run? I swear we did. It may have been 2 runs ago, but I really think it was yesterday. Which is weird because that means that we got the same items 2 runs in a row. However, I think because we bought Turtle from Bello's shop and we got Turtle solutions from the rat fight, that those 2 situations bypass normal game item memory. It's mostly boss fights and chests that have an item memory component built in, but shops don't, as far as I know. So that's my understanding of the situation. It is a little weird, but I will not say no to Turtle solutions. I will say no to having all these Guan stones though. Dump, dump, dump. And I'm just gonna dump the t-shirt cannon. Yojan says, I hate to say it, but I want to do the rat fight now. You want to fight the rat? Go load up Gungeon. No one's gonna stop you. I sure as hell am not. I'm the guy trying to convince people, I'm the dude playing a dude trying to get, I'm a dude playing a rat trying to get other people to play Gungeon. I do, however, have I have one of those Abe quality confessions where it's not much of a confession, but it makes you wonder, who am I? I don't remember Tropic Thunder. I've definitely seen it. But I think it was so long ago that I don't remember it. And also, most of my references are just because of the meme potential of them, and not because I actually like specifically remember it from the film. I should go watch Tropic Thunder again. It's a great movie. From what I remember, or don't remember. Pork says, I've never seen Tropic Thunder. My understanding is that there's a lot of things you haven't seen. Yo, I'm immune to your charms. I'm still trying to get people to watch more Tremors with me. I've definitely seen them before, but not all of them. There's 6 freaking movies for that damn franchise and a television show. Burt Gummer. Poor Burt. I don't think he's dead. I think he's still alive. I'm too young, but what is Tropic Thunder, asks Bubonic Lettuce. It is one of, you know Iron Man? You know the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Robert Downey Jr. Russell. No, it's not Robert Downey Jr. It is. No, it is Robert Downey Jr. Is there a Russell Downey? There's a Russ Downey. Okay, it is Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, that guy. I was surprised I had it correct. Normally, whenever I think of somebody's name and they're like a famous actor or a professional, I think to myself, that can't possibly be right. I came up with it. I must second guess myself, but no, I guess I had it right that time around. Yeah, that guy. It's one of his first and greatest roles. Not his first roles, but it's his first, like, this guy's a great actor roles. He plays a white guy pretending to be a black guy, pretending to be a white guy in Nam. It's very strange. I'm a dude playing another dude playing another dude. Or something to that effect. I don't quite remember it myself, but it's a great film. It's funny. From what I remember. Look at all those turtles. We got 4 of them. Although we learned something on a previous run. We learned that the turtles will die if they get sucked into the hellhole synergy black hole. So let's make sure that doesn't happen. Also, I mean, I was using Dragonfire. I think I'm just gonna use Hegemony now because of the fact that we've got the Hegemony rifle synergy and triple shot and fire shots and bouncing shots. We've got a lot of bullet effects with this gun now. I guess we'll open it. There's no reason not to open these chests at this point. It's a treasure cave. Whatever, you took a key. What do I have infinity keys in this run. Take it. The turtles die? Who let that into the game? I don't know what causes it, but I think it's because the hellhole synergy is so normally how the black holes work in the game is that they do very little damage, but they suck in enemy bullets and enemies. And if a bullet is sucked in, it doesn't hurt you anymore. The hellhole synergy makes the black hole do a ton of damage, but I think that damage also works against familiars. So your hellhole sucked familiars, like turtles, will get sucked in and then just freaking die. So you gotta be very careful with the hellhole synergy, unfortunately. Dude, look at those turtles go. I'm just gonna let them fight the pillar. Pew 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 pew. There's another synergy with the turtles that make them wear like a trench coat, but I never remember what it is. It might be like the Derringer or something like that, like one of those garbage pistols. I don't remember at all. But I wish I could get that more often because it's freaking adorable as heck. Bait launcher for 57. There is a gun muncher. I guess we could gun munch a few things that we're never gonna use, like pitchfork. And the mailbox. These are very low quality, so I don't expect anything amazing out of it, but maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know if the holster is lucky, but it's good enough. Let's get the heck out of here. Hold up. This, and this. It's gonna put all of the guns I'm gonna use together. There we go. Disposable, welcome. How's it going? Joe Jan says, welcome, Disposable. How you doing? Yes, I finally beat Abe to saying hello. With how much I refuse to read chat, that basically should happen every day. If my chat is not beating me to saying hi to people, then we're not doing it right. We're supposed to be inclusive and friendly. You're also supposed to be looking out after me and making sure I'm saying my hellos correctly. Well, it is pretty much an overpowered run, so I'm feeling good about this. There he goes. Oh my god, take this, take this, take this, take this, take this. Take it for this. Ruby Carbine with like at least 7 curse. I haven't calculated my actual curse, but at least 7 curse with cursed bullets, with the hegemony synergy, with the Ruby Carbine synergy. My god. That Toggy, welcome as well. You see, now like 4 people beat me to the hellos on that one. How you doing? And Mud, hey, welcome and thank you for the raid. I hope you had fun playing Risk of Rain and Krath as well. Since they were playing together, I guess that makes sense. Welcome and thank you and hello. Krath always streams for like 9 hours every day. Sometimes Mud streams for like 2 hours, sometimes it's like 12 hours, but Krath is like every day, like 8 or 9 hours playing Risk of Rain. Mrs. Simo, welcome as well. Simo. 74 hours a day, 100,000 hours a day. I'm gonna take rocket-powered bullets. Why would I not want a damage upgrade? Oh, another amulet, I'll take it. It's nice getting these amulets because we get more blanks, which means that we have more auto-blanking thanks to Full Metal Jacket. We should not be blanking manually. It should only be an automatic process from now on. Sound like you, Abe, says Jojan. What? What do you mean, sounds like me? Streaming for like 9 hours every day. I only stream for like 6 usually. Any more than that and I start to just get a little bit exhausted. Hey, sugar. Pardon me? Hey, sugar. Now everyone is saying hello while I used to beat everyone. You just gotta be reading chat before I get there. Hey, Quark. Thank you for the random ass gift subs. Jojan got one, as did Wolf Hyper and Arisen Anew. Welcome, you lurkers. And Oleja and Portal Lord. I like that it tells me everyone who gets one. You might think I don't know, but I know. Thank you, PogChamp, says Jojan. PogChamp, baby. F them ads, says Jojan. I don't mind, well, nah, that's a lie. I do mind Twitch ads when they interfere with the stream. On VODs, you know, it is what it is, it's whatever. At least it's, you know, not live. Hey, Arisen, welcome. Good to see you're here and not just lurking. Well, okay, I gotta look up the synergy, but I'm probably just gonna drop it. It is Table Tech Rocket with paperwork. Ah, that means it sucks. Goodbye. I'm not gonna buy any more cursed items. Why would I? It would get me over 10. Kill the rat. Kill the rat. Kill the rat. We did kill the rat. Oh, right, which means that this is not gonna be disappeared at all. Did we get the serpent? Yeah, we did. The first phase, I don't know, shotgun full of hate, probably. Krat says, I'll be lurking, I got pierogies to consume. What kind? Because that sounds delicious. I actually have no freaking dinner for tonight. You wanna know what happened? Last night, I was gonna make food. I was gonna make like some burrito stuffing and then put it in the freezer so I had burritos for like a month. Pulled my meat out of the fridge. It had like a weird smell to it, so I didn't cook anything. I need to go to the store and get some more meat. I'd rather not risk, you know, eating bad food. But I just bought it at the store the other day. We were talking about this also. Me and Chris were talking about this, the variety of situations which we've had like bad food. I remember once going to the grocery store buying some beef. I was gonna make something. I forget what. It doesn't matter. The next day, because I went to the store on like a Friday and I was gonna cook on a Saturday. The next day, I pull it out of the fridge. When I bought it, it was like bright red and beautiful. When I pulled it out of the fridge, it was like gray and smelled awful. I don't know what happened. Like, I didn't do anything to it. It was just like, it just decided it didn't want to be good for more than 24 hours. I had to go to the store and return it and get some more food, get some more meat. And then the other day, this actually did happen the other day. It happened like 3 days ago. No, it happened like a week ago. I was at the store and I went into their cheese section. Spoilers, I like cheese. I was looking to get like a block of cheddar so I could just like have it to make stuff. And I was there and I was looking and I was like, wow, I didn't know that, you know, this company made blocks of blue cheese. Oh, wait a minute. That's not blue cheese, that's cheddar. Oh no. So I took it, I went to the front counter and I'm like, hey, this was in your front counter? Like this was on your display shelf? This is not what cheddar is supposed to look like. And they're like, ew. But like, it happens, I understand it. It absolutely happens. Sometimes things just go off. Or like a package was opened and, you know, air got inside and everything like that. But, you know, just check what you buy. Return it if it smells bad or just weird or off. I usually have pretty good luck with what I buy. You know, things don't usually go off. I once had a thing of heavy cream that when I bought it and I brought it home and I opened it, it was like congealed. But like that's it. I really don't have too many experiences with buying bad things. But if I ever have, the stores have always made it good. You know, they've always made good on giving me a refund and being like, oh, we're very sorry about that. You know, stuff happens. Because, you know, stuff happens. I think we're good to go. Do 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 do. Pretty sure it's pierogies, not pierogies. Ah, yes, the classic pierogi versus pierogi discussion. It's pierogi, not pierogi, right? Maybe we need to have that discussion. Slice the mold off of the cheese, I think. No, especially if I'm at the store. Like if it's, there's also like different types of mold. Like cheese is basically, it's not literally, but it's basically like just, you know, molded cheese curds and stuff like that. Like it's enzymes and bacteria growth. But, you know, there's specific things that you can cut off of cheese. If there's a little bit of mold on it, you absolutely can cut it off. And it's probably still gonna be just fine. But if it's like covered, you just toss it. Like if there's a little speck, you can just slice it off and be good. But only on a hard cheese. If it's a soft cheese, you shouldn't do that. Soft cheeses, you should just toss. Wait, you play Isaac, Abe? Asks Jojan. Hello? This is your first time being here? Well, not to say I haven't played it in a while, because I haven't. I've not played Isaac in a good solid 6 months at least, maybe more. Fun game. Been other stuff that I've been wanting to play though. Extra plant matter in your dairy products. It's not plant matter. I hate to say it, but bacteria is not a matter or a member of the plant family. You know, it's either an animal, a vegetable, or a mineral, and you know, you had a 30% chance of getting it right, and I think you got it wrong. Although I'm not a biologist or a chemist. So maybe I got no freaking idea. Bonic Lettuce says, knowing my state, someone probably used a brick of cheese to throw through someone's window or bash their skull in. That's a perfectly good waste of cheese if you ask me. It's gonna be lower path. Let's go lower path. Just sounds better than a fungus. If you have fungus growing on something, you gotta throw that out. Go throw you out. This is disgusting. Anyways, why are we talking about moldy food? This has been a very, very strong Gungeon run. Cute, handsome, just like my chat. Aww. Go ahead, shoot me. Come on, stop trying to hit me, and hit me. Dun 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 dun. Jojen says, Abe, I've been here, I just haven't seen you play it. Yeah, there's been a lot of other things I've been wanting to play. Isaac kind of fell by the wayside. It's a great game and I like watching people play it. I guess I'm just the Gungeon guy, you know? I gotta pick and choose what I put all of my stonks into. I went heavy into the Gungeon stonks. Now did that pay out? I don't know, we'll see. You think we would have found out by now whether that bet would pay off. Abe called me cute. Banjo Jan. No. Not that cutie. Should have really just used my my ability here. See if it works. And it's working so far. I doubt this will protect us from the bullets that spawn from the third phase of the Lich as he moves up and down in the center of the arena, creating bullets in thin air. Thank you for the key. But it'll hopefully block everything else that comes our way. Let's see. There you go, right there. So you can't just stand still for a head. We used a blank due to Full Metal Jacket because we got hit. The item did not protect us fully. I told you. I freaking told you. Now, I do think it's a factor of the bullet speed. I think his bullet travels so fast that our active item can't stop it before it hits us. Because it doesn't provide you with invincibility, it just makes the bullets orbit you, around you, like you were an NPC, but they can still hit you. So there you go. There you freaking go. Good run. I think we killed 0 gun totem poles, so that's pretty poor. I'm gonna really quickly check the hunting quest though. It was a really good run though, a strong run. Someone said they wanted an OP run. Well, there you go. There's your OP run for the day. Real quick. What's the hunting quest? 20. We killed 0. Well, if this was if this was a proper statistical sample size, we could calculate that it would take infinity runs in order to complete this hunting quest. It'll probably take fewer than that, but you never know. So for now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch or when I go live. You can support the channel, any of the links below in the video description. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon. I forgot the name of the game for a second there. I thought this was Into the Breach.